questions here. As I stated before, I strongly recommend all of you to, if possible, install a virtual machine with Linux, play around with it, learn the syntax on it, because as we see here, the syntax is different depending on the OS that you're going into, because God only knows they have to make everything different, so that then you got to learn everybody's new language, right? If that was so, I'm pretty sure God wouldn't have the sick sense of humor of just, separating the world and creating all these languages. Anyways, back to the thing here. Y'all can see my desktop?
I can see it.
Alrighty then. So, overall, we have kill to kill the tasks that pertain to it, compared to task list and task kill. Here in kill, you use to actually kill the actual ID, so he'll kill and the number associated to it. Versus on the actual Mac OS, if you choose quit from the actual Apple menu or press Control Option Escape, it should bring up this little window to allow you to actually force quit an actual application. So if I don't know how to use how to use kill, what can I do in a bash or in a terminal, whatever you want to call it? What can I use? I'm unaware of that. What can I do if I have no idea how to use the command kill inside the terminal? What can I do to figure it out how to use it?
In any terminal, if it's bash, you can use the help. So you can do help kill, and it'll give you a very small description. And if you want to know all about it, you can use the man instead.
The man is the man. Yeah, usually that's the whole manual. It will give you the whole thing. For instance, for kill, you have the -L, which is list all of them. I think uppercase L does it like a nice little table, if I remember correctly. So if I do kill minus uppercase L, you'll see here.
Sorry, dear.
I'm over here. There we are. So I did a kill with the actual L, and it shows you all of the different ones that it has available for you to kill with the number associated with it. Any questions on how to force quit an app in within either Mac or Linux? All right, Mac OS. Pastor, read this out for me, please.
Okay. Mac OS features multiple desktop/mission control. Switch between apps/desktops called workspace switchers in Linux. Keychain. Password management system. Spotlight. Search for documents, image, apps, etc. iCloud. Small amount of free, but anything beyond that requires payment. Gesture. Touchscreen using multi-touch. Finder. Browse through folders and find files, disks, apps, etc. Remote disk. Access files on a disk in another machine. Dock. Set of icons. Boot camp. Choose OS as you boot.
Yeah, so that's his little software he has integrated. Awesome feature. You don't have to have any aftermarket stuff in Apple. As I said, Apple loves to lock down their stuff. So if you want to be able to boot with multiple, go to Boot Camp. It should be able to allow you to create a separate boot for Windows and any other operating system you want. My favorite, obviously, is a little Spotlight. That's a little area to be able to go and search for stuff. We don't have anybody right here with a Mac, right? Pablo's not here yet. We can ask him the other day, so next day to show it to us. It's pretty simple. It's like a little spotlight thing icon to search. I believe it's on the upper right-hand corner or lower right-hand. I don't know, somewhere up there, depending where you put it. Should be like in that little toolbar, right? I don't know if any of you ever used it. Questions or doubts on the Mac features? Basic Linux commands. CD is self-explanatory. If you know what CD is in Windows, it's the same here. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. chmod will change or modify the actual permissions of a file. chown will change the owner and group of a file. CP is to copy, ls to list the contents, or is the same thing as dir in Windows. Make directory or mkdir creates a directory. MV is to move or rename a file. So it's the exact same command if you want to rename it as you want to move it. So if you put MV and put it in the exact same spot and just change the name of the file, it's just going to change the name of the file and leave it exactly where it was. RM is to remove or delete files. PWD will display your current working direction. Current working directory. Questions or doubts? If I hit PWD, you'll see that it says exactly the spot that I'm in. Me pets. Home. My screen's broken. It's not me, it's home. Questions or doubts? Next one, DD, it copies blocks of data from one file to another, used to copy data from devices. grep is to actually go and search for regular expressions. Anybody ever use grep? Actually, Lázaro, you use grep, right?
Yeah, I use it a lot. It saves a lot of time.
What's awesome about grep is that you could actually look for information inside an actual text file, right? If I recall correctly, grep?
Yes, think of it like a super filter.
Yeah.
You search what you want and then use grep to filter it exactly what you want.
That is one of the amazing things that I love about Linux is if I grep a word, it's not going to only look for a file, it will look for inside a file for the word you're looking for. apt-get, the easiest thing for repositories is as simple as that. Download files from the repository site. PS will display a list of current running processes. Shut down, still shut down. NVI is to start a visual file editor. It's similar to opening up a notepad kind of thing for the file. What it is, visual file editor, VI. So whenever you see somebody giving you instructions to go and manipulate a file in the bash or in the terminal, usually you will go in with VI. Password or passwd, that's to change your actual password, not to be confused with the PWD that I said a minute ago. Where is he? PWD. This is the working directory versus this guy over here, which is the password. Be very careful because some people get those two confused and think that PWD is the password change when it's not. Su means that you're going to open a brand new shell as another user. Really assume that you want to go in as super user or root. Sudo, just that one command will be run as the root user. The variance between su and sudo. Super user and super user do is the way I remember. Super user do this only, while super user, I want to become super user. Questions or doubts on su or sudo or sumo wrestlers? I don't know nothing about sumo wrestlers. Thank God you didn't ask me. Next gun. Who? U is user, G is group, O is others, A is all. Action. You can add by hitting plus, minus. Equals is to assign something, and S is to set. R is to read, write, or execute. Those are the letters that you will see next to the actual files. So let me see if I can look over here. Any questions on this one? Doubts? Everybody okay? Hello, hello, hello.
I get it. Though I'm cheating though.
Everybody's okay with that? Are you guys sure? You guys are now masters of Linux all of a sudden. Wow. Well, Lázaro, you're gonna lose your job, pops. I already know more than you.
Well, if I don't keep up, that's the game, isn't it?
So, you guys sure? Because this is one of the most confusing parts a lot of people have when it comes to this factor here of come back machine.
You're talking about like how groups work or just bash in general?
Bash and the rights here. These things, because a lot of people don't understand this.
I mean, I'll be honest, I was very confused in the beginning too when I was learning. You have to hit your head a lot to get this working on your head. I recommend Linux Journey for those who want to like go on a website and it teaches you like basic stuff on Linux. And with that, you should be good.
Okay. All right. There's no other questions or doubts. We're going to be stopping this here.